What is up, YouTube? A poor man's guide to Yu-Gi-Oh here, coming at you with a PK Fire deck profile. Now, this is a deck that I'm going to be playing competitively for this current format, and you know, it's gone up a lot in price, but I picked up the majority of the stuff before the deck really became overly expensive, which is what it's at right now. But this is kind of a different video. It's not a budget deck profile, but it is a deck that I love to play, and it's very competitive. So I just thought I'd give you my profile. So let's start with the main deck here. Pretty standard stuff. Start off, we've got triple Terror Top and the one Tecton board because you know, first turn Dante with one card is just great, and only one Tecton board. It's pretty standard right now. For the Phantom Knights, we've got triple Boots. Boots is probably like the best Phantom Knight in my opinion because it's a free special summon, free monster, free whatever. All you have to do is a Phantom Knight monster face up, and then you can special summon this from your hand. So it's a very, very good play extender card that you can run. Next, we've got 2 Extra Cloak. Card is very expensive now. It's like almost $10. But this is your main searcher of the deck. It's in the graveyard. You banish it and search any Phantom Knight monster, I believe, and add it to your hand. And then we've got the one ragged gloves. Basically, gloves, what it does is boost up your monster, puts it at 3,000 attack, and then also you can banish it and send any Phantom Knight card from your deck to your graveyard. So it's a foolish for Phantom Knight cards, pretty much. On to the, let's just get rid of these to start out with, so there's going to be a lot. So that's the Phantom Knight and Speedrun engine right there, and then let's go into the Burning Abyss engine here. We've got triple Scarm, pretty standard. Scarm main search of the deck. In the end phase, you can search out like Tour Guide, which is what you're supposed to search. If you don't search that out, you can search out like Seer or Graph or something like that. Next, only 2 Farfa. I would actually prefer to play 3, but I feel like there just isn't any room for a third one right now. But that might change. I might end up running 3, but I'm pretty good at 2 right now. It hasn't come up yet where I needed 3. 1 Calcab because, you know, back row, it can kind of save you if there's that one pesky back row card. So that can help you a lot. 1 Rubik because we do run Virgil, and I really do like Virgil. Being able to spin stuff away is just very helpful. And it's got pretty good defense. It's just another Burning Abyss monster since Seer's at 1, so helpful there. 1 Libic because we do play the Phantom Knight build. So what this does is when it goes to the graveyard, you can special summon another Phantom Knight from your hands. Its effects are negated, so that means it does not get destroyed. So this works well with Phantom Knights, or if you have like a Tecton board or something in your hand that you just can't get rid of. Next, we got 1 Barbar for burn damage because burn damage is very, very helpful in this deck. Extra 100 will not hurt you; it will always help you. We got 1 Alec. This card puts in the work. It's amazing. It's a Veiler whenever you want it to be. You know, send it with Beatrice or something like that. Very, very good card. We got 1 Graph. You know, pretty self-explanatory card. And the 1 Seer. It's kind of disheartening, but you don't really notice it that much. The only thing you might notice is, you know, trying to send another one off Beatrice, and you already have one in the graveyard. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. And then for the last monster, of course, there's the 1 Tour Guide. So, yeah, pretty standard monster stuff. You know, nothing can really change. Under the spells, we've got triple Twin Twister, you know, because it's great. Discarding your cards, you know, doing some stuff on your opponent's turn. Every deck right now runs spells or traps pretty standardly, except for this one, really not that much. Next on, triple Lure makes his deck so much more consistent. Even though it was very consistent, triple Lure helps it out a lot, in my opinion. Just being able to draw 2 and banish, or blind Lure is even good too. 1 Foolish because, you know, pretty standard. 1 Rhoda because you want to search out your boots, or in some occasions your gloves if you want to search out your Phantom Knights. 1 Regeki because mass removal is not really that much of a thing in this deck. So the grind game is definitely great, but if you want to mass removal for an OTK, Regeki is probably your best bet. And for the last spell, we play 1 Upstart. So, you know, Upstart is just in there so I can set it out. Same with Regeki. You know, in case, depending on the mirror, or not the mirror, but the matchup I've got. That's what I'm playing. That's it for the spells. Then for the traps, we run 7 traps. Let's see here, we run triple Fogblade, you know, searchable Fiendish Chain, and it can special summon stuff whenever, so you can block if you're about to get a TK or something like that. You can banish it, special summon a Phantom Knight, so it's a very, very good card. And then for the last 4 traps, we've got triple Strike and the 1 Warning, so pretty standard. It's a 41 card deck with the upstart, so make it a 40 card deck if you want. But I just play upstart and all this other stuff just to have stuff be able to side out because the deck is very tight in my opinion. I like the lineup with everything right now. It's just the way I want it. And let's get into the extra quickly here. Onto the extra, pretty standard stuff to start off. We've got double break sword because you want to make it as much as possible with your Fab Knights. Being able to pop stuff is just very, very good. Then to go with that, we have the one Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. When the Fab Knight breaks or gets destroyed, you can special summon your Fab Knights back, and their level gets increased by 1, so they become level 4. And you can go to Dark Rebellion. So it's a very, very good play. Next up, Triple Dante. Pretty standard. I would love to get these in secret, in my opinion. I think they look so much better in secret. But gold rare is the same thing, pretty much. It's the exact same card, they just look differently. And that's pretty standard, obviously, because it did not get hit, which is great for this deck. One Levier. I thought about running 2, but I like it on 1. It's definitely a great play extender. Being able to make more Xyz than going to F0 or something like that. I want Grand Pulse to pop something annoying like Styrian Dirge or something like that. If it's not already flipped face up, so that helps a lot. One Nightmare Shark going for game, extra 2k is very helpful. And then onto the digital bug kinda engine here, we got Giga Brilliant and Garbage. Now Giga Brilliant on its own is not that bad of a card. It boosts your monster up by 300 attack, but if you do that, you can't go into Corbage. So, you can go Dante effect and then mill and then have it be at 25. If you're playing against Monarch, something like that, and you bring out Giga Brilliant, you can boost up your Dante to make it 28, and you can crash into there. And then Corbage, great card to have. You overlay it on top of Giga Brilliant, and then you can spin back anything. It's really good against Yang Zings because they tend to put their stuff in defense position. It's good against Blue Eyes if they set their stone and you just don't know what it is. Just being able to spin it back is very, very good. It's not a risky play at all. And then we got the one F0. This card is great. Good against the Cosmo matchup, obviously, because stuff that can't be targeted helps that a lot. And then onto the final Burning Abyss stuff, we've got Beatrice, obviously, at 1. Great, great card. One Virgil. Virgil's great because you can bring it back with Seer and stuff like that. Makes it very, very good if you open with Rubik and stuff like that. And then, of course, we've got the one Pilgrim. Great, can't be targeted by card effects, being able to draw power, all that good stuff. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the deck profile. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more deck profiles. I will take in this deck to regionals, I believe, next week. And I will do a recap of how well I did. Hopefully get top 16 or something like that. Something good. So, yeah, thank you for watching.